Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 10 practical tips to help you save money fast. We've all been there, whether it's unexpected expenses, wanting to treat yourself to something nice, or just trying to get ahead financially, saving money is important. Luckily, there are some proven methods that work incredibly well that I personally use, and today, I'm going to share them with you. Let's get started. The first step to saving money is knowing where it's going. Many people think they have a good handle on their finances, but the reality can be quite different. You might believe you already know, but I can almost guarantee you'll be surprised by what you find when you start tracking every penny. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. This means noting down every single dollar that comes in and goes out. Write down every dollar that comes in and goes out. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a notebook. The tool you use isn't as important as the consistency with which you use it. It doesn't matter what you use as long as you're consistent. Make it a daily habit to record your spending. Once you have a month's worth of data, analyze your spending habits. Look at where your money is going. Where does most of your money go? Is it on essentials like rent, groceries, and utilities? Or are there non-essential areas that are eating up your budget? Are there any areas where you can cut back? Maybe you're spending more on dining out or entertainment than you realized. This simple exercise can be eye-opening and help you identify areas to save. By understanding your spending habits, you can make informed decisions about where to cut back and how to allocate your money more effectively. Tracking your spending is the foundation of good financial health. It empowers you to take control of your money and work towards your financial goals. So, start today and see the difference it makes. Next up, let's talk about subscriptions. These can be sneaky money pits. Go through your bank and credit card statements and identify all your recurring subscriptions. This includes streaming services, gym memberships, subscription boxes, and anything else that charges you regularly. Once you have a list, ask yourself, which of these subscriptions do I actually use and value? Be honest with yourself. Chances are you'll find at least a few subscriptions you can live without. Cancel them and start saving. Eating out is convenient, but it can absolutely destroy your budget. Seriously, the markup on restaurant food is insane. Cooking at home is significantly cheaper and healthier. Plus, it can be a fun and rewarding experience. Plan your meals in advance, make a grocery list, and stick to it. Avoid impulse purchases at the store. If you're new to cooking, there are tons of free recipes and tutorials available online. Start experimenting and find some dishes you enjoy. Chapter 4. Ditch the car. Public transportation is your friend. Owning a car is a huge expense. Between car payments, insurance, gas, and maintenance, it can easily cost thousands of dollars per year. If possible, consider using public transportation, biking, or walking instead. These options are much cheaper and can be healthier too. If you live in a city with good public transportation, take advantage of it. You'll save money and avoid the stress of traffic. Chapter 5. Shop with a list. Avoid impulse buys. Impulse buying is a surefire way to overspend. When you're at the store, it's easy to get tempted by things you don't actually need. To avoid this, always shop with a list and stick to it. Plan your purchases in advance and only buy what's on your list. This simple strategy can save you a surprising amount of money in the long run. Chapter 6. Buy in bulk. It saves money, most of the time. Buying in bulk can be a great way to save money on groceries and household items, but there are a few things to keep in mind. When you buy in bulk, you often get a lower price per unit, which can add up to significant savings over time. However, it's important to be strategic about what you buy and how much you buy. First, make sure you have enough storage space for bulk items. This is crucial because bulk items can take up a lot of room. If you don't have the space to store them properly, you might end up with a cluttered home, or, worse, spoiled goods. Consider investing in storage solutions like shelves, bins, and airtight containers to keep your bulk items organized and fresh. There's no point in buying a giant tub of something if it's just going to go bad before you can use it. Always check the expiration dates and think about how quickly your household can consume the product. If you end up throwing away half of what you bought, you're not really saving money. Second, calculate the unit price to make sure you're actually getting a deal. Sometimes the bulk price might seem cheaper, but when you break it down to the price per unit, it might not be as good of a deal as you thought. use a calculator or a price comparison app to help you determine if the bulk purchase is truly cost-effective. Sometimes, buying in bulk isn't actually cheaper. Retailers know that consumers often assume bulk is better, so they might price items in a way that makes it seem like a deal when it's not. Always do the math and compare prices to ensure you're getting the best value for your money. Finally, only buy in bulk for items you use regularly. It's tempting to stock up on items just because they're on sale, but if you don't use them often, they might go to waste. Focus on buying bulk quantities of items that you know your household will use frequently, like toilet paper, paper towels, and non-perishable food items. Don't buy something just because it's on sale if you're not going to use it. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a good deal, but if the item isn't something you need or use regularly, it's not worth the purchase. Be mindful of your shopping habits and stick to buying bulk items that will truly benefit your household. Chapter 7. Cashback apps are a great way to earn money back on your everyday purchases. There are a ton of different cashback apps out there, so it's worth doing some research to find ones that fit your spending habits. Some popular cashback apps include Rakuten, Ibotta, and Fetch Rewards. These apps partner with retailers to offer cashback on certain products. Simply link your credit or debit card to the app, shop as you normally would, and earn cashback on eligible purchases. It's that easy. Chapter 8. Credit card debt. Avoid it like the plague. Credit card debt is a slippery slope. It can start with just a small purchase here and there, but before you know it, the balance has grown out of control. The convenience of using a credit card can quickly turn into a financial nightmare if not managed properly. It's easy to rack up a balance, and the interest rates can be crippling. Many credit cards come with high interest rates that can make it difficult to pay off the balance. The longer you carry a balance, the more interest you accrue, making it even harder to get out of debt. If you have credit card debt, make it a priority to pay it off as quickly as possible. Start by making a list of all your credit card balances and their interest rates. Focus on paying off the card with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the others. This will help you save money on interest in the long run. Consider using the debt snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debts first to build momentum. This can give you a psychological boost and keep you motivated as you see your debts disappearing one by one. Alternatively, you can use the debt avalanche method, which focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. This method can save you more money on interest over time, but it may take longer to see progress. To avoid credit card debt in the future, try to only spend what you can afford to pay back in full each month. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your spending and make adjustments as needed to ensure you are living within your means. If you need to make a large purchase, consider saving up for it instead of putting it on a credit card. This way, you can avoid the high interest rates and the stress of carrying a balance. Building an emergency fund can also help you cover unexpected expenses without relying on credit cards. Remember, managing your finances wisely can help you avoid the pitfalls of credit card debt and achieve financial freedom. Chapter 9. DIY. Unleash your inner handyman, or woman. Hiring someone to do things for you can be expensive. From home repairs to car maintenance, there are many things you can learn to do yourself and save money. YouTube is an amazing resource for DIY tutorials. You can find videos on almost anything, from fixing a leaky faucet to changing your car's oil. Of course, not every task is suitable for DIY. If you're not comfortable doing something yourself, it's always best to hire a professional. Chapter 10. Set savings goals. What are you saving for? Having a specific savings goal in mind can make it much easier to stay motivated. Whether it's a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or just a rainy day fund, having a clear goal can help you stay focused. Set realistic savings goals and create a plan to achieve them. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable chunks. For example, if your goal is to save $10,000 for a down payment, break it down into monthly or weekly savings targets. This will make the goal seem less daunting and more achievable. Outro. Start saving today. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more money-saving advice. Saving money doesn't have to be difficult. By implementing these practical tips, you can start saving more money today and achieve your financial goals. Remember, every little bit counts. See you in the next video.